In the blue corner, wearing black trimmed with white and weighing 237 pounds, his professional record stands at 33 bouts, 32 victories with 1 draw without a loss, and he has scored 19 knockouts. Fighting out of Tallahassee, Florida, here is the undefeated WBC #1 ranked challenger, the former WBO World Heavyweight Champion, Henry Akin Wande. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing white and weighing 242 pounds, this 1988 Olympic gold medalist now has a professional record of 31 bouts. Victorious 30 times, 25 of those by knockout with only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion from East London, England, presenting the 2-time WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox.
Okay, gentlemen, had the instruction. Manny, if he goes right here, I'm not going to call it low. Right here is going to be okay. Okay, Don? You've been through all the instructions at one time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger, Chief Second? Champion, Chief Second. Let's get it on!
Well, let's hope one or both of these fighters is as decisive as Mills Lane has been as a referee, recently and before recently.
Round 1 begins.
Should note here that it's a very small ring for big guys especially, about 17.5 feet, which should favor Lewis, George.
I think so. Once you get the ring closer, where the big guys, no matter how big they are, you got to throw punches at all times. There's no room to move around and look, especially when you have this kind of reach.
Well, it'll certainly favor Lewis and his harder punching if he can be aggressive. And he's come out aggressively, initiating the exchanges with Akin Wande in the first 30 seconds of the fight. And Mills Lane already with a conference about holding.
But generally, these guys are accustomed to jabbing, feeling for a jab and jabbing, but the ring is so small that after a jab, they bump into one another.
Wande has been told by his trainer, Don Turner, to move forward as he throws the jab. Likewise, Emmanuel Stewart is trying to get Lennox Lewis to be much more aggressive, to throw a George Foreman or Sonny Liston-style jab and drive his body through behind it. Lennox in the past has had a habit of doing what Larry Merchant calls fighting from the back seat, throwing the jab but leaning backward as he does.
Lewis trying to assert himself here, and Akin Wande has to put some hurt on him to drive him away.
Let him go, Henry. Let him go.
Otherwise, Lewis will just keep coming.
Akin Wande, within the last 20 seconds, beginning to release punches on his own. Before that, he was only fighting back as Lewis attacked. So now Akin Wande will try to establish the jab, which is his key to winning the fight.
Work out.
Lennox Lewis will have the advantage of the left jab. Just got to forget about throwing the right hand and left hook and just stick with the left hand.
First tackle of the fight.
Come here.
And it certainly is striking to see these two very large men in such a small ring.
Work out.
I think it's a mistake for Lennox Lewis to consider all that talk about getting more aggressive, because then you get off. This guy is a well-schooled national Olympic champion. He knows how to box. Take your time, set everything up by jab, and you can do it.
Let him go, Henry. Let him go. Let him go. Come on.
So you've never felt that the way Lewis fights is bad for him as an attraction?
It's great. He doesn't have short arms. He's not going to be able to get quick knockouts from underneath and things of that nature. He has long arms. You got to fight within the, in what you can do.
Why do long arms mean that it would take him longer to knock people out?
Oh, the guy can see that long arm coming. You got lots of time to get away.
A very decisive round for Lewis.
You're looking good. You're establishing yourself good.
Okay, come on.
This round, you're going to work a little bit more with the jab, but mentally you're broken into already, okay? The man is not that strong mentally. And what start working more with your jab as you move in. But you're looking good. And you're catching everything. I love where your hands are, because you're catching everything. I just hope he don't get smart and start trying to come up the middle.
Straight back and so he jump on you. See, that same thing we was talking in the dressing room. Just sidestep. Get a little rhythm up in your upper body. Okay? And sidestep this guy.
You hear what he's saying, Henry? You hear what he's saying, Henry?
You understand?
Rhythm.
Okay, just a little rhythm.
Just like the
just a
gym.
movement in
Just
your
like
body.
the gym. You see, you can hit him with a right hand.
And he gonna run into some shit. Just be patient and wait. He'll run, but keep the jab out there. Just keep the jab out there, okay? Don't go straight back.
Come on.
Okay?
You understand?
Box numbers show relatively low punch output for both fighters in round number 1. Let's see if they step up the activity in round 2. Akin Wande urged by his corner to listen to instruction, and he may forget what they told him after that right hand by Lewis.
A good right hand, right on top, which is what Lennox Lewis has been doing his whole career. Power your jab, load up for a right hand like a baseball pitcher.
He does pull the right hand straight over the top, George.
The more power you put into a left jab, you're not going to have anything for your right hand. You're going to have to take all the power off and power like he's been doing his career to get that right hand effective.
Step back, man. It's one step back. Come on. Let him go.
So again, George going against what has been widespread opinion regarding Lewis. A lot of people complaining about the way he paused with his jab. George says that's the way for him to maintain the power in his right hand.
That's what you do. Now,
1 point off here.
1 point removed from Akin Wande.
He's saying to Akin Wande, you're here to fight, not to hug.
There's another hug.
Step back. Step back, Lewis.
Well, Lewis has been talking for days about how he expected Akin Wande to wrap him in a bear hug, and Akin Wande has proven true to form.
Hey, back it off. 1 step back. Come on.
You see that referee, his lightweight, he'll wear out sooner or later pushing these big guys back. And that's what he's hoping, the big, tall guy.
Let him go. It's time. You go here. Time. Come up here. Now look. You need, you tell him. You need to fight or I'm going to chase you. And you can do better than that. You understand? Come on. Let's go. Come on.
This is the way it's going to have to be in boxing. The referee's going to have to step up these days. Never going back to the days of gentlemanship. These guys are going to break every rule.
Well, we're 2 weeks removed from what's likely to become the most famous disqualification in the history of the sport, and Lane is threatening to end another heavyweight championship bout with a disqualification.
Well, remember earlier I said he might try to hug him to death.
And you heard Don Turner saying to Akin Wande, don't let this guy disqualify you. So Akin Wande must respond.
Mills Lane is being awful careful. The greatest danger of him stepping in there and getting hit himself. These guys are hitting while they are hugging.
Step back, Henry. Come on.
This looks like a mating dance between 2 boa constrictors.
The only guy that can keep these guys apart would have to be the Olympic champion. Olympia.
Mr. Olympia.
Mr. Olympia. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Lee Haney. Lee Haney
one of those
push him apart. Otherwise, this referee is going to faint.
Well, Mills is pretty dogged. Round 2 comes to a close, and Akin Wande is flirting with disqualification danger.
You all right, man? You all right?
Let's get out there and fight this guy. He's going to throw his best shot at you. He ain't done nothing.
All you got to do is fight.
Get this moving. Just get this moving in your legs.
I'll tell you something. The only reason he's hitting you is because you're not hitting him. This guy don't want to fight. He wants you in close. Stay outside, use your angles, and punch on this guy, man.
You set that weight on him and jab.
You break him down. You got to, when you get inside, you got to start short punches right away.
Exactly.
As soon as he reaches, you got to start short punches. Don't worry about big shots. He's grabbing you, you got to get up right away with quick shots. Work the left jab.
Good fakes and let him.
Here we see as Akin Wande clutched without really ever trying to fight in that instance. And a point was taken away from him.
I think Lennox Lewis should just kind of stay with it. Punch the guy, wait for him to hug. When he lets go, punch him again, wait for him to hug. Why exert yourself?
Hey, look at it. When I take a step back, you step back. Understand? Come on.
Akin Wande landed a good right hand this time.
Little short one inside. He can counter. You heard Emanuel Stewart saying, I hope the guy doesn't get smart and start throwing punches up the middle. And now Lewis backs Akin Wande off again with a jab and a right hand. They both rely primarily on the 1-2. Jab, right hand. Jab, right hand. Lewis flashed a good uppercut and a left hook in some of his recent fights. And there's an attempt at the right uppercut right there. Akin Wande grabs and holds again.
Every time Lewis lands a punch, Akin Wande's instinct is to hold rather than punch back, George.
And I think that Lewis should play right into it, hit him and stop exerting himself trying to push him away. 12 rounds of that can wear him out also.
Good quick jab by Akin Wande lands there. Lewis almost went down from a right hand as Akin Wande was pushing on his shoulder. So now Lennox's balance seems to desert him a little bit.
I thought it might have been a knockdown, Jim. It was a surprise quick right hand as he moved in. His knee may have grazed the canvas.
It was close, that's for sure. But not ruled a knockdown, obviously. And now Akin Wande is beginning to get into the fight if he can curb his instinct to hold.
Let me tell you, that holding when you're a heavyweight can drive you and burn you out. After a couple of rounds, you may even faint from pushing and shoving.
Who gets tired or faster, the holder or the holdee? Yeah.
Lennox Lewis is throwing all the power punches, so he's probably the one in danger of getting tired here.
He's already has his mouth open.
Come on. Punch out, man. Come on, work out. Punch out.
Lewis remembering to go to the body as they hold and clinch around the ring. We'll see if that serves him well over a long period of time.
Well, he's fighting a very thin guy in Akin Wande. He's accustomed to guys looking at his thin body and beating on it with those shots, so that's not going to bother him.
Push off.
Nevada State Athletic Commission officials sitting at ringside and no doubt hoping against hope that they don't see another disqualification in a heavyweight title fight in their state. Lewis goes to the body, and effectively so.
Effectively so, you're right.
As round 3 comes to a close.
Dig the left hook to the body, okay? Start going with the left hook to the body first, and anything you want out there, but go with the left hook to the body, okay? Go with the left hook to the body. It's very important. You start in here, slip over and dig the hook right in here, okay? And then come back on top with the right. I'll come back with a hook on top. But go with the left hook to the body.
Lennox, you got them. Come on, let's go. Come on, son. Inhale. We had him. We had him just then. We got to put more punches together. You hear me?
Let's see if we can find out if that was a knockdown or a push down, or it really wasn't a knockdown. It was just the pressure of the body that pushed him down, it seemed, but it could have been. I mean, I don't know what that is, George. What is it?
Oh, it's right on top of the head, and those kind, when you're not accustomed to being hit there because you're taller, they have some effect on you.
In round 3, CompuBox numbers give Lewis credit for landing 21 punches, many of them body shots. Akin Wande landed only 8, threw only 26. And there he is, clinching Lewis's head under his left arm.
Come on.
Could it be, George, that Akinwande's arms are so long that he just cannot resist his urge to hold?
He can't do anything else. Evidently, he's not a short puncher, so when he's close, all he can do to protect himself is to hold.
Now Akinwande begins to land that 1-2 more effectively. And the crowd begins to express its displeasure. Lewis tries a wild roundhouse right. Akinwande wraps him up. It ain't going to be pretty.
Ain't going to be pretty, and we're going to have a referee who's very tired.
And Lewis, it looks as though he's almost worn out already.
No doubt about it.
Wobbling around.
His corner has told him to throw these power punches, and that's what you don't want to do when you're fighting a guy grabbing like that.
Take a step
You want
back.
to just stay ahead on points, get your win every round.
Lewis still doing an effective job of ducking and slipping. That time he doesn't get a punch off before Akinwande leans all over it. Akinwande killing 8, 10, 12 seconds at a time, just leaning all over Lewis.
And he's doing a good job. If the referee continuously let him do that, Lennox Lewis is going to faint.
I can hear a lot of fans saying, well, if this is what's going to happen when we get a 6'5" guy against a 6'7" guy, let's go back to the shorter heavyweights. They're more fun to watch.
No, it's the ring is very small. There's no room to run.
Should it have been bigger?
I think so.
But Lewis is making all the effort here. I mean, give him credit. He's trying to make a fight out of it.
He's doing the best he can.
You know, and it takes two to fight. And a professional fighter, if all he's interested in is hugging and squeezing and holding on, there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
It's hard to imagine how much longer Lane can go without being forced to disqualify Akinwande.
He's in an awful bad position.
Terrible.
Step back, knees. Step back. Hey. Step back. Now, come on.
Lane is in a terrible position, and so by extension is the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
The body punches by Lewis are the most effective right now.
Well, he's winning every round, George. I mean, wouldn't you assume that Lewis has won the first 3 rounds?
No doubt about it, but he's also playing in the part of the old bull when the matador is sticking that thing over his neck, and he's being held like that. Eventually, things have to happen bad to you.
You know, Lewis is not a great infighter, but Akinwande hasn't got a clue about what infighting is about.
Solid punch there. Round 4 comes to a close. The crowd hopes for something better. Lewis tries to quell his mounting frustration.
So what you got to do, you're draining him slowly, okay?
Yep.
You're draining him slowly. Work the jab, and when you get off, you got to get short punches out with him. See, you're trying to get set for big wide shots, and that's how he's grabbing you. You're trying to get big right hands. Try to get out with short shots. Your punches are too wide.
Deep breath.
And that's how he's able to grab you. Get short shots off. That's why he can't get inside. He'll say, come up between. You run back, you're trying. Don't forget that. Everything, just those short shots.
Henry, come on now. You don't even look like nowhere near the gym.
Come on, Henry. Come on, lift your head up, man.
Take a deep breath. Come on, you let this guy intimidate you. Let this guy intimidate you. Get physical with this guy. Get physical with him. You hear me?
He's stronger than he is.
Let's go, Henry. You make yourself sloppy. Let's go.
Come on, Don. Let's go.
Short punches.
Speed and angle.
Short
Speed and
punches.
angle.
He's giving it up. Pressure with short punches.
CompuBox numbers say that in the first 4 rounds, Henry Akinwande has thrown 95 punches. That's a total of 23 per round, or an average of 23 per round. We saw a heavyweight a couple of months ago, Ike Beabuchi, who throws 95 punches in an average round.
Lewis' corner gave him some good advice. Stay short.
Harold Letterman, quickly, how do you have the first 4 rounds?
Larry, I got about a million things to say about this fight. 3 rounds to 1, 39-36, Lennox Lewis. Let me tell you something. When you get hit with a legal punch that causes you anything to touch the canvas except the soles of your feet in the scoring area, that's a knockdown. That shot that Henry landed in the 3rd round was a knockdown. Therefore, he should have got the 3rd round. As far as holding, it's illegal. If you got one hand free, you can punch with the free hand until the referee yells break.
How soon should he be disqualified, Harold.
Let me tell you, if Henry Akin Wande keeps on holding, it's coming soon. I figure another 2-3 rounds, he's out of here.
Mills Lane is in an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, he
just had a big controversy, disqualification in the state. He just don't want to do that quick.
Look, he looks like an Oreo cookie there, mixed in between those two big guys. Oh, Mills Lane is earning his money these days.
Second time that Lane has called Don Turner up.
You tell him next time he's gone, okay? You tell him.
Hey, Henry, he's getting ready to disqualify you.
You need to fight.
Don't let him disqualify. He's about to drop dead, man. All you got to do is fight him. Fight him back. Get out there and fight.
Well, it couldn't be any clearer than that.
He just don't have any other defense. That's all there is to it. He just does not have any other defense.
Let him go, Henry. Let him go. Let him go.
You wonder what could be going through Akin Wande's mind. I guess you're right, George.
He's trying to protect himself from heavy punches, and he doesn't know any other way.
He's used to being able to fight with room between him and his opponents. He's been able to dictate that, and Lewis is not letting him dictate the geometry of the fight.
Well,
so he is utterly confused.
366 days ago, July 11, 1996, Galata disqualified while pounding Riddick Bowe in Madison Square Garden. 4 months later, Atlantic City Convention Center, Galata
It's the end of the fight. We've had another disqualification.
Yep, I was just about to get there. There you go. That's the fourth major disqualification in the heavyweight division in 366 days. It was inevitable. There was nothing else Lane could do.
And I want to say, give a gold crown to Mills Lane. He was in an almost impossible situation after 2 weeks ago to have to do this, and he had the guts to do what was right.
Well, nobody's ever going to question Mills Lane's guts. It's just a shame, George. It's a crying shame.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but hey, sometimes you got to stand up and do what's right.
And I'll say this. In a way, you can say Akin Wande found a way to quit. There are a lot of ways to quit in the ring. Sometimes you can bite a guy's ear to quit. Sometimes you can have an emotional breakdown in the ring to quit. And we saw this guy clutching to quit and get out of there. That's the third Don King fight in a championship fight who has quit this recently.
Yes.
This is what Dan Duva. This is the main event fight, though.
Akin Wande works for Don King, George.
Yeah, but Don King is not making these guys quit. He's giving them money, but he's not the one responsible.
Let's go to Michael Buffer and hear the particulars.
You use the jab to drive him in the bad position.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mills Lane, after repeated warnings, point deductions, warned the challenger Henry Akin Wande that he had to fight and stop holding. He had to disqualify the challenger, the winner, and still WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
So Lewis, who picked up the WBC title for the second time in February when Oliver McCall wouldn't fight against him, now retains the title as Henry Akin Wande refuses to stop holding. And Lewis is once again denied the spectacular knockout that he thinks he needs, and a lot of people around him believe he needs, to galvanize public opinion in his favor.
He's doing a good job with his career. He hasn't had any trouble with the government. Of course, he hasn't gone to prison, and so a lot of controversy will escape him. He's a nice guy, so he shouldn't worry about that. The big crowd will come if he keeps winning. If they're qualified in this manner, they'll assume, hey, maybe he's doing something to make these guys hold and quit.
Well, Harold Letterman yesterday in our fighter meeting with Henry Akin Wande You asked him if he was going to hold.
Jim, you know, he's done it in the past. You just saw it coming. It was a question I had to ask. Of course, he denied it in a fighter meeting. But let me tell you, just like Larry said, Mills did the right thing. As far as Lennox goes, you notice when he did have a free hand, he punched like heck with that free hand in the clinches, which is really what you should do. Until the referee yells break, you punch with the free hand, and Lennox whacked him numerous times while they're in those clinches. And you have to do that. Perfectly legal.
So Lewis did what he had to do. Let's go to Larry Merchant in the ring as he does what he has to do.
All right, thank you. Congratulations against Lennox. Are you frustrated that for the second time in a row a guy has basically quit on you?
Yeah, I was disappointed because obviously he didn't want to fight. You know, I was trying to fight. What can you do if a man doesn't want to fight you? All he did was hold.
Do you feel that your aggression is what made him hold?
Definitely, because as soon as I hit him with the first jab, I see in his face, and I realized that, you know, he didn't want no part of that. He was just depending on his left, right. But what can you do when a guy doesn't want to fight?
Was the plan not to give him any room to use his longer arms than you and to box the way he likes to?
I said from the beginning he was going to get mullered, and that's what I wanted to do, just mull him from the start. You know, because I realized he wasn't mentally or physically tougher than me.
All right, you made a change. You've been urged on by Emmanuel Stewart to become more aggressive, to do this kind of thing. Do you feel comfortable having done what you just did?
Yeah, I felt comfortable. I wish, you know, Akin Wanda would have put on a little more of a fight so I can show some of my talents, but every second he got, he just held on to me like, what can you say?
He hit you with a punch or a push punch or something on top of your head. It looked like your knee hit the canvas. Did it? Was that a knockdown?
No, I was just slipping the punch. I was just slipping that one.
So you don't think it was a knockdown?
No, Akin Wanda can't hit hard. I mean, you know, I came in expecting a fight, but he didn't want to fight. He just wanted to hug me up all night.
All right, let me ask you, Emmanuel Stewart, you've been urging Lennox on to be less of a chess player, or if he's a chess player, to be a knight instead of a bishop. Are you satisfied with what he did here, even under these circumstances?
I was very satisfied. Lennox did all that he could do. He made it a physical fight. He crowded Akin Wanda, and he took his boxing skills away. He tested his mental strength, and that was what I was satisfied with.
Hard.
What would you like to do next, Lennox?
Basically, I just want to go against the next challenger. You know, Evander Holyfield is out there. He said there's nobody out there to fight him. I want to fight Evander Holyfield.
All right, if Evander Holyfield wants to fight Michael Moore, would you fight George Foreman? Who would you fight?
I'll fight anybody. I've never ducked anybody. Everybody keeps on ducking me. I don't know why, but they keep on ducking me. But I'll fight anybody out there. Basically, I want to go after all the titles. I want to unify the titles.
Thank you very much, Lennox Lewis. Back to you, Jim.